Hi everyone, Hannah here. So this video is a share of what I purchased at Dollar Tree. Paper Terrace here on YouTube is doing a Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge, and I thought I would take a crack at it too. And so she purchased most of her supplies at the Dollar Tree. And so that's what I did as well. So I wanted to go ahead and show you what I bought, some ideas that I have behind, the reason for why I bought some of the certain things I did, and some things I'm going to try with it. So let's go ahead and uncover bag number 1 here. So I bought a book that I might end up just cutting out, the pages out of it and using this as my cover. And that way I'll have a ton of these book pages to just make all kinds of things with them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I went ahead and bought that, just showing you that you can buy a book, use this for your cover, so that you don't have to go out and spend more money buying something with thick chipboard. You could just use this as your cover. You could leave it like it is and just thin it out, or just cut the whole thing out with a utility knife. And at my particular Hobby Lobby, they do have utility knives as well. I didn't buy one since I already had that. But if you don't have one in your stash, you could buy that too. I bought some... It's table confetti, but I'm going to use it as like sequins and maybe do, like a shaker pocket or page. So I thought that would be really fun. Of course, I'm doing a beach theme. So, and they had all kinds of stuff, and then some really pretty colors, index cards. And so I thought, well, these are the color scheme. This is the color scheme I'm going with. So I thought that would be fun. The camera's picking up like a neon yellow, but it's not. It's more like a marigold color, kind of an orangey yellow. So really pretty, and you get 100 of these, so this is perfect. Just adding something in for journaling, or I could fold it in half and add some little, tea-dyed or coffee-dyed pages, make a little mini booklet out of it. Got some paper clips, and these are some big ones. You get 80 in a pack for $1, which is not bad at all. I might be doing like some altered paper clips in my junk journal. And I've been wanting to do this for a while anyway, and it's been a while since I have altered paper clips. I think maybe December was the last time I did it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's been a little while. So I wanted to go ahead and get that. They had some really neat, some burlap trim with the lace. And some of it I might leave together. Some of it I might tear it off. It's just sewn on there just a little bit, so you could just cut that right off and just use the lace if you wanted to. So got that. And then these are so cute, and I have not seen these at Dollar Tree before. They are just the cutest little colored pencils, and which you'll know why I bought them in a second when I reveal one of the other bags. But these are the pastel. I have the classic watercolor pencils. I already have those, but I mean, I did not get those at the Dollar Tree. I actually bought those at a scrapbook crop, I think for like $1. So, but these are pastels. They are just so cute. I wanted to play around with it and see if there was a way to turn this into watercolor pencils, maybe by adding some hot water to soften the tips. I don't know, I'm just going to kind of play around with it. It would really be cool if I could turn these into some watercolor pencils. So we'll see how that goes. Let me get these back in here. But they're so cute. Even if I can't, they're still fun. I love coloring with colored pencils. So, and maybe it'll be in bag number 2 Let's see, is it in bag number 2? No, it's in bag number 3. So one I picked up, and I saw these the last time that I went in there, but I did not get them. But I thought, well, you know, if we're going to do the Junk Journal Challenge, this is going to be a lot of fun. Just, they've really got some neat things, and a lot of these can be summer themed. You know, I'm thinking of like footprints in the sand, you know, and a lot of inspirational sayings. So I got the colored pencils. I'm going to attempt to make them into watercolor pencils. If that doesn't work, you know, then, you know, we'll just color them regular pencils, which I did not realize or think about at the time that these, it's one on a different front and back. So I might not want to do watercolor for these actually, because then the back's going to show through to the front. So I might just use my colored pencils like they are and just color them. And the good thing is it is double-sided for that purpose. You know, so that way you've got an image on the front and the back. Because, you know, I thought about just doing it and just fold it in half. You know, so that'd be neat. Let me see if this one has it on the front and the back. Okay, this one does not. This one does not, so I might experiment with the watercolors with this then. And see, it's got some beach, sea themes in here. Pretty mermaid, let the sea set you free. I love to go to the beach, and I haven't gotten my beach fix yet. I'll probably end up waiting to go when it's so hot and so crowded, and I'll be like, oh my God, get me out of here. So, but just some really fun, beautiful, very inspirational. You know, sometimes you just need a little inspirational, you know, pick-me-up. So this book definitely has that. And I just absolutely love it. So I'll experiment with the watercolor in this one. This one, I think I'm just going to do regular colored pencils since it's something on the front and back. So we got that. I picked up some policy envelopes. They're 6 by 9. You get 8 in a pack, so that's plenty. I love to put these in my junk journals. And I also picked up a box of envelopes, which 80 is a ton, an absolute ton. I wanted to open these up. They had some in a box for 40 in a box for $1, and I was like, well, I think I'm just going to get the 80 in a box. But I know that these have, you know, it has this on the inside, and the 40 in the box did not. But I'm probably going to cover this up with either some of the paper, you know, that I'm going to color with the pencils, or another idea that I had is I bought this really fun, beautiful tissue paper, and I might just cover up some of the envelope with that. And so you get 8 sheets, I'm guessing 2 of each design. So, you know, these coordinate really well, and it matches with the colors that I'm using. So that's a lot of fun there. Let's see, so that's it for that bag. All right, this next bag. Now, I got this in the party section. And they are little favor boxes and with seahorses on it. I thought that was so cute. And I thought that I could make some little mini books out of them. Let's see. So you can unfold it, of course, to make the favor boxes. But what I will probably do, I'm probably going to have to totally redo this here. Just cut off the bottom and take it and just kind of undo it and fold it in half to make a little book. Or if I wanted to leave that little spine, like that kind of expandable spine, then I could just cut this out and, you know, it would just make one book. So then there's 5 of these, so that would make 5 books. Or, you know, I might could figure out a way to make 10 books out of this. But the 5 would probably be really fun. You know, because I could just fold up some other little pieces of paper and just sew it right into here. And you've got a cute little book there. Or you can make, you know, a little fold-out pocket with it or something. So there's definitely some fun things to be made with this. So it just kind of got my little wheels turning here, so we'll see what I come up with on that. Some cute little fabric. I absolutely loved it. It matches the tissue paper really well. And it was the only one that they had left, so I went ahead and got it. And so, because I like to use fabric in my junk journals. Most of my junk journals, I cover the hardcover with the fabric. I might do that this time. I might not. I'm not 100% sure yet. But if I don't, you know, I can make some fabric flaps, you know, with them. Or, you know, just some little tuck spots, just any kind of something to make. So I picked up some embroidery thread. I do already have a ton of this on hand, but I bought it for the sake of showing you that you could buy this, and there's so many fun things to do with this. You can make a little tassel to hang outside of your journal. I like to just take it and just glue it on the pages, just kind of knot it up and just glue it down on the pages. So it turns into a pretty mess. It really does. They had these, and I have not seen these there before. They're water brush pens, and I just got them for trying them out. Jessica found watercolor paint at her Dollar Tree. I could not find that at mine. And honestly, I've never seen it at mine before, so it could just be ours don't carry it. And it was fully stocked, like they had just stocked our Dollar Tree this week, because it had been a little bit bare for a while. And I have 2 different ones that I go to that are here, you know, within like a 5 to 10 minute drive, or I could go out to Conroe or Montgomery, and there's a couple more out there. I usually make my way out there a couple times a week for, you know, other projects I have going on out there. But I just mainly wanted to try these out just for me. I do have some watercolors, and I might experiment with that. But I thought if these work out great for 50 cents a piece, that is not a bad deal. I have seen these water brush pens, I've seen them, you know, as high as $8 a piece, and I'm like, well, it's just a piece of plastic that you put water and paint in. So anyway, so I'm going to just try out those. This was something new that we had at ours, a metallic marker, so I thought I would just try it out. They also had some chalk markers, but it was saying not to really put it on paper, and since most of my paper is pretty thin that I'm using in the book, you know, it was just going to bleed through. And this might as well, I don't know. We'll just try it and see. And then we've got these cute stickers. I absolutely love these, and I thought it would just kind of tie everything together. So, and you get 2 sheets. Yeah, I think it's 2 sheet, total of 58 pieces, which is not bad for $1. Really, it's not. And I will probably use every bit of this because I love to add those on my pages. The last thing that I got, and this is for experimental purposes, I have wax seals that are in the glue sticks, and I put those in my glue gun and, you know, make wax seals out of them. So I thought maybe I could do the same with this. And I have a mini glue gun that these would fit in. So I'm going to play around and see if this will work as wax seals. It might be totally different and not work at all. But I thought I would just try it and see. You know, if anything, it will be very pretty. And I'm going to try to turn it into a wax seal if I can. It's got some pretty colors that would work really well with, you know, with the color scheme I'm going for. We've got, I think, about 3 or 4 of this pretty gold. We've got some of this beautiful, like, iridescent. I think there's 2. Well, yeah, there's 2 of those. We've got some silver, I think 2 silvers, and got like 4 reds. That's a bunch of red. I might use the red. You never know. But yeah, so that was the last of what I got. Some other things that I might incorporate into the journal, which I already had on hand, which can be purchased at Dollar Tree. I'll go ahead and grab that here. So I have this right here, a Scribble Pad. Y'all know that I love to take this. It's basically newsprint paper is really what it is. And I love to find some old images on the internet. I find some very interesting stuff on the public domain, and I just print it off right on here. So I'm going to be looking for some really cool kind of beach nautical related stuff and print it on here. And, you know, there's a page for the journal. So, and which, you know, I could even end up using this. It's a thin chipboard. You know, that is an idea if you didn't want to spend an extra $1 for the book. You know, and you're picking up paper anyway, then you could use this for your cover. It's a little thin, but it's doable, especially if you wanted something kind of flexible. They also have Manila Folders. You can get 8 in a pack. I did not buy that because I already have a ton on hand. But I've made a ton of soft cover journals with Manila Folders, and then just wrapped it with fabric or wrapped it with paper. So that's another option for you as well. Here's some really pretty lace that I've purchased previously at Dollar Tree. So I might incorporate that. This is what is left of a sticker stencil that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree a while back. So I might use that. These are some really pretty stickers. Absolutely love these. Jessica found some at her Dollar Tree. She might have even found some of these too. So these are really fun, just to add other points of interest to your page spreads. And they did not have any of these today when I went. These I had bought last year, I think August and September when I bought those. So I still had some left over, so I might incorporate that as well. These are some really fun rub-on transfers. Then we've got some fishnet, which is fun. I did not buy this today. When I went in there last week or a couple weeks ago, I bought every single one that they had, so I am stocked up for quite a while. I tend to do that when I go to Dollar Tree because if you go back, it might not be there. So I usually just buy about 20 plus of everything. So depending on which kid it's going to go for, you know. And then also these pack of napkins, which I already had because these are going in the junk journal and the mixed media junk journal kits. Absolutely love these, so I will definitely be using these in this journal. I just love doing decoupage with the napkins, with tissue paper. It is so fun. And then these are also some really fun stickers at the Dollar Tree. And they had some other ones that were really fun too, some with more bright colors. These are a little more subdued, except for the pretty sparkly gold in the stickers. So, and then also, these are just some sequins that I had left that I might mix match with the confetti that I bought, you know, to use like as some kind of shaker pocket or something. So I hope that this kind of helps you if you want to join in on the challenge with all of us. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and so hopefully this will give you some ideas and kind of help you out, know what, you know, kind of know what to get, especially if you are new to junk journaling. The most important thing, if you're new to it, you definitely want to get something that's going to make your actual junk journal. So you'll want to get a book or the pack of Manila folders, or use some of the chipboard packaging, you know, like from the paper or something. So those are some ways to save money and use part of what you know what you already have. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video when we just kind of dive right into this. Bye.